Okay, I'm back. We have a few more. These are books that I think every home should have. There's plenty of reasons why I think, so I'll go through each book individually and let you know. But the first one is That's Not My Monster, or any That's Not My in the series. If you've got younger kids, I would say from infant to probably 6 years old, these books are really developmentally awesome. This is my favorite out of the series that I have, at least. I think I have 7 or 8 of them. That's Not My Monster. I just love the illustrations. So these are touchy-feely books. They also have Look and Find. You find the mouse on every page. It also has bold lines for the babies. It's got the touchy-feely for where my kid is at. It's got the Look and Find where both of my kids are at. Actually, they like to look for that. It's also got simple words and repetitive words so that when they learn to read, they feel confident that they can read this book. So like this one says, "That's not my monster. Its eyebrows are too hairy." And then you can feel the eyebrows. These books are so awesome for ages, like I said, ages from baby all the way up to 6 years old, because they are fun. And the little mouse is saying, "That's not my monster." And it goes through each of the different textures. Look how fun that picture is too. This one's horns. And at the very end, it finds its monster and says, "That's my monster." Its ears are so fluffy. And his ears are, in fact, fluffy. Okay, so that's why I love this book, and I think every home should have them. These are also great for baby shower gifts. So if you have a baby shower coming up or a friend that's having a baby, these are the books you're going to want to give them. And there's a ton in the series, too. I dropped books. Hold on one second. Sorry, that's what I get for keeping them on my lap. Okay, Jonathan James and the What If Monster. This book is so important for, I was gonna say like elementary age kids, but I think even for graduation, it's talking about this what if monster, and it tells Jonathan James is a little boy, what if all these bad things happen? What if you try and people make fun of you, or you fall out of the tree, or it just talks about what if they don't think you're cool? And then eventually Jonathan James comes in and he's like, "Wait a minute, I'm sick of hearing you talk about what if I fail." And then he goes through and he's like, this is where he says, "But what if you're wrong?" And he goes through and he does all of those things that the what if monster told him not to do. And he succeeds, and people think he's cool, and he finds his best friend, and he wins the race, and monsters are nicer than they seem. And I just think this is really good for their confidence building. There's him meeting his best friend. For their confidence building and knowing that everyone has a what if monster. Even I do. What if this happens, or what if that happens? And this is just saying, challenge that and move forward with it. And what if it does happen? But what if it doesn't? So I think this would be cute for a graduation gift as they're making their way into life and whatever. So pretty much every age. It's one that, has affected me too, and I'm 31, so. Okay, this book, I have so many friends with kids the same age as my Oakley, and they're like, "My kid wouldn't sit still for a chapter book." These books, they will sit through. Oakley loves these, and we started with these. They're chapter books, but they do have pictures. They're beginning chapter books. There's one for boys that's Jack, too. But Oakley sits through these books, and she actually has moved on, and we are about to finish Charlotte's Web, and she loves it. She loves it, and this is just a starter book. This is where we started, and she loves Billy B. Brown. Every time I get a new one of these in the mail, she's like, "Mom, did you get Billy in the mail?" And I usually try and throw at least one of them in there for her. So Billy B. Brown, and then there's one called Hey Jack, and her and Jack are friends, so they show up in each other's books. There's a lot in the series. These are cheap little things. I think they're only $5 or something. So we love these at my house because we can keep the story going, and it's the same characters and whatever. They're a lot of fun, and they teach lessons in the book about, like don't lie, and this is what happens when you're gonna lie. That one is Secret Message, and that's her making a friend on a beach that she was too scared to talk to, and then ends up talking to, and they stay friends. So, okay, and then this is A Year in My Life. This one I think everyone should have for themselves as adults and for their kids as they grow, and you can get one for each year. It's just a journal, but it's so fun. It goes through and it talks about different things that you did, and you fill out one page each day or whenever, if you don't remember to do it every day. There's one that says, look down at your feet, write down everywhere that you've traveled today. If today was an instrument, what would it be? There's some to doodle on. There's one that says, draw your own superhero cape. It's just open, it's quick. I haven't filled this out yet because I wanted to make a video of it first. So here we go. Then I'm going to start filling it out for myself, and I'll probably get one each year. I also thought it would be cute to give to family members or friends for Christmas or whatever. And you could do it each year and just make it a tradition. But I wanted to fill it out because I want my kids to know what it's like to be a mom and what it's like to drag them to the zoo and gymnastics and dance and all of those things and what we did that day, and I want them to have those memories and know what I was going through because I won't be here forever, and I think it's important for them to have all of this stuff. This one says, draw a bunch of something in this vase. Bananas, flowers, worms. Pick somebody you'd like to give them to. I feel like that would be a lot of fun for me and for kids, especially when they're learning to write, if you have kids that like to write stories or whatever. Anyway, so there's those books that I think every home should have, and I am going to do one more video because I can't contain myself. I'll see you in just a second.